happy Friday. Happy Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day. Or perhaps if you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, perhaps it's just a 3-day weekend for you. President's Day, school is out. So happy weekend. How is everybody doing? I know I was looking forward to this weekend. I love a long weekend, just an extra day to reset and rest and get together with people that refill your cup. So welcome. All right, today we are stuffing $1,745. So I'm just gonna start off with getting my wallet stocked, filled. My driver's license is showing. Let me just fix that. No idea if that was successful or not. She is empty. So let's take care of that. So this is for weeks 3 and 4 kind of February. So groceries is getting $200. I noticed that I should start cash stuffing every 2 weeks because let's face it, I'm trying to do an Avalanche debt payoff, and that's still been quite a learning curve for me. I had these figures of how much I can cash stuff and how much I can pay towards credit card debt, and the more I was trying to implement that, the more I realized there were things I needed to adjust. So I'm adjusting constantly. This is a new process for me. So I started cashing in January certain amounts weekly, and then I realized there were more auto charges like dog food and things like that that I wasn't accounting for, my Wi-Fi. I just made some mistakes in my figures. So I'm still learning as I go. I don't want to compromise on how much I'm Avalanche debt paying off. So I had to taper way back on my cash stuffing amounts just to make it realistic. So I don't have $0.00 in my checking account for those few instances that I forget that auto draft. So I realized that a weekly cash stuffing probably isn't, well, it's not content. It wasn't enough envelopes to be content worthy. So I tried that, but then we're still making adjustments. We're still learning as we go because the number one goal is to pay off the credit cards, and cash stuffing is the result of being able to do so. So we're learning as we go still. All right, so I digress. Groceries. Gas is getting 15. The car is empty. The light is on. She's ready for a tank of gas. So now gas has 20, 10, 20, 5, 35. And, gas just went up, so I hope that's enough for a tank of gas. I think if I go to Costco or somewhere like that, I should be able to fill up with that much. Household, I had to lower this one because, like I said, we're learning as we go. So for 2 weeks, household gets 15 a week because there's always that need where, oh, you might need coffee, or oh shoot, I ran out of toilet paper or cleaning supplies. There's always something there. And if, like I said in an earlier video, if I stuff a little bit each week, usually I can do a whole household restock at the end of the month. So for 2 weeks, she is getting 15 each week. And you know what? What are the denominations that I did for household? Oh. 20 and a 10. So household has 30. So, do you guys have any fun Valentine's Day plans? Let me know what you did. I just love the ability to celebrate the ones we love, even if it's friends, family, or a significant other, I just love the opportunity to do that. So let me know what you guys did for your plans. All right, the wallet is set. Next we have, well, first, the bulk of this is going to go towards rent. You have to put away enough so that way it does not monopolize an entire paycheck. So rent will be getting 2 weeks worth. That should be the rest of these. That is 2 weeks worth of rent. So rent has $1,400. Peacock. My subscriptions, my yearly subscriptions are due beginning of March. So we should have these fully funded. However, why do they do this? So I had Training's Plans made me these envelopes, and I just love how clean they are. And I wanted to make sure that I was prepared with how much total I would need to be fully funded. So I had that custom message on there, so I don't have to continue referring back. Every single subscription upped the cost of their annual membership considerably. So this amounts no longer apply, and these are not going to be fully funded. Like, what? Why? It hasn't even been a year, and you're anyhow, that's just life. So this amount doesn't apply anymore, and the fully funded that I divided in 12 months is no longer going to be fully funded, but it's going to be close. So, gosh, it's another annoying thing. Anyhow, so this would have been fully funded if they didn't up it. So anyhow, Peacock is getting 7, and it would have been fully funded, but let's see. This should be, and you know what, this might have one more stuffing, but everything's due in March. So Peacock now has 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 79? I must have counted wrong on one of my stuffings. It's supposed to be 80. Let me count that again. 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I must have just counted a stuffing wrong. Counted my cash stuffing incorrectly once. This is supposed to be 80, which should have been for an annual, but they upped it. So this will be going towards my renewal, and I'll just have to pay the rest out of checking. Paramount is also, I did all of these the same month. So Paramount is getting an additional 10, which would have fully funded it, but you know, like I said, as close as we can get by its due date since they upped it. So Paramount now has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. So you know what? This would have been fully funded at 120. So I think maybe this is the end of March, and I could have stuffed it one more time. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the exact dates. They're all at one point are in March. HBO would have been fully funded at $13. But this one went up considerably, especially since they were bought by Netflix. The cost of memberships is changing a lot, I think, with this one. So I have no idea what we have. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. Why is this one so short? You know, I may have missed a few payments on that. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look into that. Let's count again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 86. Yeah, I'm not sure I may, yeah, I'm not sure. That's not fully funded. I'll have to figure that one out later. Vet is getting 25. Oh, hang on. Vet should have been getting 25, and I don't have a 5. And savings is getting 30. What am I missing? Household, groceries, fuel. Oh, that's what it is. Fuel was supposed to get 30. A 20 and a 10, which means all of this is messed up now. Hooray! Okay, that was a lot of fun tracing that back all the way from the very first thing. My wallet did not get stuffed correctly. It was supposed to have gotten 200 for groceries, 30 for fuel, not 15. I had to reverse engineer that, if you will. Start again. 200 for groceries, 30 for fuel, which should have been 20, and a 10. Now I know. Okay, now I'll have enough for gas. That makes more sense in my decision making. So gas now has 20, 30, 40, 5, 50. That will be enough for a tank of gas, considering gas just went up. And household, I'm doing this again just in case. Household also is getting 30. And that's all it has. Okay. Now let's get back to where we were. We were doing rent is done. Let's try this again. I have to do these again. Peacock is getting 7. $20, $35, $45, $55, $65, $6, $7. There we go. See, once one thing is off, the rest just kind of unravels. Peacock has 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not even what I counted the last time. You know what? We're close. I can't. It's not even the amount anymore. Paramount is getting 10. 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. This is now suddenly all just not aligning. Let's just get through it. Making sure HBO. Yeah. That's what it was. HBO is actually supposed to get 13. I miscalculated. Anyhow, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't even know what I'm counting anymore. You know what? It's fine. Now my brain is just shot. Okay. Those I will figure out later. Pearl Girl and her vet is getting 25. Since none of these are even accurate anymore because the cost went up, they're just going to be what they are. Vet is now at 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. 189. That deductible is pretty high, so we've got a long way to go, but that needs a condensing soon. Nothing for Amazon. Wah wah. And the last but not least, savings. Allocation. Savings is getting 30. I had to lower that one also to make sure that we are paying debt off in a timely manner. So savings now has 100, 200, 300, 50, 70, 90, 410, 430, 450, 460, 470, 5, 80, 5, 86, 87, 88, 488. And savings this year is just going to be savings for perhaps vacation, for perhaps an emergency fund. All right, you guys, that wraps it up. A very messy cash stuffing, but I'm literally adjusting my cash stuffing amounts, my budget amounts to make sure that debt is paid off and savings is still continuing to go towards an emergency fund. So thank you so much for being here. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you spend it with people that fill your cup, make you feel loved, give you love in return. And we will see you at the next quiet cash ritual. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.